No one will be spared in the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs probe, Presidency says. Okay, oh, no one will be spared. Are you sure Betta will not be given soft landing? Or are you sure Halima Shehu, who is a Northerner, will not be protected by her Northern people? Or Sadia Umar Farouk, who is also a prominent Northern person, will not be given a soft landing? We've heard you. We've heard you, Presidency, because I know that all these things, they all have their supporters. In a decisive move to combat corruption and malfeasance, the presidency has declared that President Bola Tinubu's administration will ensure individuals involved in alleged fraud within the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation are held accountable. Special Advisor Ajuri Ngelale, speaking on behalf of the administration, emphasized that no one found culpable in the ongoing investigation will be spared from consequences. President Tinubu has explicitly directed the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to conduct a thorough investigation, underscoring the government's commitment to transparency and justice. Ngelale stressed the president's unwavering resolve to address indiscipline, corruption, and incompetence within the administration. President Tinubu's stance against any form of wrongdoing is resolute, with a clear directive to ensure accountability without exceptions. So this declaration comes as part of a broader initiative to uphold the principles of good governance, reinforcing the administration's commitment to eradicating corruption and fostering a culture of accountability. The move aligns with President Tinubu's vision for a transparent and accountable government, aiming to instill public confidence and maintain high ethical standards in the public service. As the investigation unfolds, the public watches closely, anticipating tangible actions and outcomes in line with the administration's pledge to combat corruption at all levels and uphold the principles of good governance. Okay, this is what Ngelale is trying to say, that nobody will be spared, and it is in line with President Tinubu's objective to eradicate corruption and bad governance system in Nigeria. Sometimes when I hear people talk like this, I just feel somehow, because you are just saying all of these things. People are still stealing. Just like what somebody said some days ago, that the sins of Betta is that he failed the 11th commandment, which says, thou shalt not be caught. So now that Betta has been caught, that is why her case is like this. And now even in catching her, the Tinubu's Minister of Interior, has been roped in. And in a way too, Gbajabiamila, Tinubu's Chief of Staff, has also been roped in a way, because a memo showing that Gbajabiamila approved 3 billion naira that was meant for palliative, okay, and sent to Betta for Betta to use in verifying the Nigerian National Social Register. So, and now President is trying to come and defend these two people, okay, and saying that whatever they took by Bamila, Tinubu is concerned about the EFCC investigation on Betta and not Betta Bamila, which is coming like a distraction now. So when you see all of these things happening, you wonder if this investigation will actually produce result. We will see at the end of it. Definitely we will see. Telling us that nobody will be spared. Halima Shehu will not be spared. What's her name? Sadia Umar Farouk will not be spared, and Betta will not be spared. Okay, what about Gbajabi Amila and Tunjojo that are being roped into the matter right now? What about Cartagena Federation? Although a Cartagena Federation case is small because she already objected, she didn't involve herself. Okay, what about the permanent secretary that is now acting as the Minister of the Humanitarian Affairs, who was actually working for Betta? Okay, so let them go ahead and dig it, and then we'll see the end of it. Don't tell us that nobody will be spared. Let us see the end of it first. Again, people are reacting to what Ngelale had just said on behalf of Presidency. Somebody saying, better probe all the ministries. Exactly. Better probe all the ministries. We've seen that even Tunjojo has been dragged to court by an American company in Nigeria. Okay, over 1.5, is it $1.5 million contract? Okay, and that is an issue right now. Bajabamila has been roped in by signing 3 billion naira to Edu. So all of that, all the ministries, all the ministries should be looked into. Okay, the wind will blow away those who says we will not have peace in Nigeria. Amen. Oh, I say amen to that. Somebody say good EFCC is working, Tinubu is working. Okay, oh, the end will justify the means. Let's look at the end of the whole thing first. It's not today that the investigation has been going on, but there has never been any consequential outcome. Some say, if true, just is to sincerely justice is to be sincerely seen done. The permanent secretary of the humanitarian ministry must be investigated. Exactly, just like what I said. He can't say that he doesn't know of all the monies going out and coming in, doesn't pass through his desk. Exactly. All the monies going out of that ministry, in and out, passes through his desk. He reviews, and he creates document for Betta to sign. So all this one we are saying, he's just there. Okay. I'm sure why this one leaked is probably Betta did not carry him along. Anyone they carry him along will pass through. That is it. Or those people, just like somebody said last week, that permanent civil servants, senior civil servants, are the problem of corruption in this country. They teach the politicians how to do it. That is it. And then when politicians learn it, they will use their authority as people in position to execute. It's bad. It's bad. Somebody say, let's wait, time will tell. In Nigeria, corruption permeates every industry. Look into other industries as well. That is it. The purpose in which the ministry is created is not fulfilled. Buhari created a way for what woman Farouk, or what is that her useless name, to steal money. So Buhari created that ministry for Umar Farouk, Sadia Umar Farouk, to loot. That is what that's what is saying here. Okay, the wind is blowing, let it blow very well. Okay, all the staff of that ministry are criminals. Please, Mr. President, for the interest of good people of Nigeria, scrap that evil ministry. But just close that ministry, it not help anybody. And I agree with that. It not help anybody. That is the truth. It not help anybody. The purpose of setting up that ministry has been defeated, and so we don't need it again. Find other ways to reach to the vulnerables in Nigeria. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment. The truth is that corruption has permitted everywhere. Whether no matter what you create, there must be one bad person that will frustrate it there. Either it's created by a bad person for for a bad intention, or a bad intention person is employed or put in place to run what is created.